It means that if you want to learn further in depth, I would suggest taking your time off, come join our 1 day or 3 day meditation retreat so you can gain more experience on that part. All right, so let's go to our inner peace introduction to meditation. All right, I need to share this first. Okay. Oops. Okay. These need to be a little bit, just one moment. All right, okay, it's better. Okay, everyone, thank you for your time. Here's the moment has come. Introduction to meditation. First of all, in every meditation, there is teachers or master, same in our Dhammakaya temple as well. These are the two current meditation masters that are still alive and still continue teaching. Allow me to introduce our teachers, the root teachers, Luang Por Dhammachayo, the former abbot of our temple, and Luang Por Dattachiwo, who is excel in Dhamma or the knowledge of the Buddha. So these two are held together hand in hand, teaching meditation and spread Buddhism around the world. In fact, in case if you like to meet them, well, fly to Thailand and you can have a chance, okay? But for now, let's just go with the picture. All right, so let me introduce you first. Luang Por Dhammachayo is the meditation master, while Luang Por Dattachiyo is the Dhamma master, all right? So at this, what did they teach them? Let's take a look. Foundations of the meditation. In every meditation, require these two as the foundation, and they are number one, relaxation, and number two, mindfulness. Okay, mostly when we talk about meditation, we usually think about try to force our mind to stop thinking, to be still. But in fact, that's not entirely true, and that's not how it should be applied. Because when you force yourself to meditate, it will be kind of like this. For example, you recall yourself when you're back in school and you study in the last minute. And when you study by the last minute, everything that you have came to, you have to remember. That is similar to how you force your mind to be focused. But when you were given a book, a comic book maybe, or a novel book that you like, but you read it, even though you don't have much time, but every pages, every single letters in that book, you enjoy reading it and you remember every moment of that. That's why. That is because you have relaxation with mindfulness. Meditation are applied just like that, relaxation and mindfulness. Okay, so that is how you are gonna do that for here. But so when you are achieve these feelings of relaxation and mindfulness, your next job is to maintain the balance between the two. Put this into equation, M as mindfulness, R as relaxation. If M is more than R, you would feel uncomfortable, kind of like sometimes when you sit still, even though you don't do anything, sweat come into your hand, sweat come into your back and your legs. Your armpits begin to sweat too. That's because you're trying too hard, or if you feel something like you want to open your eyes, or the thought come when it's gonna be over, or how long it has been. That's a sign, not good, because too hard. You're trying too hard. You just take a break from work, like you have a long day. When it's 4 o'clock, time to get off from work, everything off your chest, feeling like that, okay? Or if you are having M less than R, or R more than M, feeling like falling asleep or wandering too much. These are because the mind losing its cause. It has no place to focus on. That is why it has result like that. So always maintain in the balance. And how do you know if your meditation experience progress? Once you achieve the balance, imagine the scale like this. If M is 100%, relaxation is 100%, when it's balanced, come together, your meditation experience will progress. If it's not, it just stay there. It's not progress yet. And your meditation experience doesn't move backward. It stay there, waiting for you to get the balance. For example, you maybe meditate. I'm sure anyone has something like that. You feel, so good. I feel like this is good. This is for me. Then you focus over there. But you just feel good. But you just feel like you just still there. Nothing coming in. Not progressing. It's kind of like you are in the dark. But it feels good to be there. But that's it. Have you any feeling something like that? If you do, that means you are at the right spot, but your mindfulness and relaxation not 100% yet. But once you get it, it would feel like this. You feel like you're diving in into the tunnel, something similar to that. And you will feel good. You feel like the more you stay there, the more you be happy, more and more and more. But that's just only the result a little bit. If you get further progress, I would say more than you could imagine. You can come tell me after that if you get some to that point. Okay. All right. Further, as our master said, no matter the method you use to meditate, whichever way we practice, the principle is mindfulness and relaxation must go together. That's it. If you don't have that, it's not going to progress. Please take a note. And so, if you lose the balance, the solution is adjust your body and mind. That's it. But if you feel that I'm good, I don't want to quit, please take a note. If you stay there, but it's not progress, start over. Start over in here is like you don't have to put everything down. And it's going to be start over again. Your meditation experience is going to gone. It doesn't work like that. Your meditation experience is there. Once you open your eyes, start different approach. The moment when you close your eyes and continue, it resume. If you get the balance, it progress. If not, you have to adjust until you find the balance. That's how you play around with it. Okay. Do what is work for you, but don't do the same thing over and over, because if you do the same thing over and over and it doesn't work, it's kind of like you just do the wrong path all over and again, kind of like that. Okay. So by this, the right meditation technique as to explaining more into the solution is these 5 steps. Number 1, when you close your eye, the moment you start, you be aware of yourself by bring your attention. Are your body and mind relaxed? Once you adjust, you gain comfort, body and mind. Step 2, you be content. If you like it, that's it. You will feel that, this is good for me. I like to stay. If you find that content, maintain step 1 and 2. And as you're progressing, check, maintain your awareness, whether there is any obstacle in your body that would make you lose your awareness or too much of effort into putting meditation. So these check. And then if you find that there's a hindrance, adjust by reset. Start over if you feel that you're not progressing. Follow me so far? Too fast? All right, then. Understand this path? Then here's the master said, keep checking. How is your attention? Is it just right? It's not too tight, not too loose. You feel content to be like this. There you go. Maintain that contentment continuously on and on. In other words, when you finally find the right balance, you will feel something like he mentioned. Not too tight, not too loose. Feel good and like it. Feel content to be like this. That's it. That's the balance for you. This, I cannot tell you how. You have to find that yourself, because my balance and yours is not the same. But once you find it, you will know by yourself what this means. Because we talk about experience, not talk about in theory, okay? And so by this, these are the simple techniques, maintain the balance. But in case you wanted more to maintain your focus, because sometimes you find a balance, you may get distracted by losing focus easily. So here is something that could use. The method of meditation offered by the Dhammakaya meditation, there are 2 methods that one can use to apply during the meditation. Number 1 is called visualization. The technical term, in case you are study, they call Alokakasina, or in short, kasina. Okay, it means visualization or using image to help one focusing. Simply choose some simple object, but under this condition that it must not create thought or emotion. Something like the sun, a full moon, a star, or the crystal ball. Choose either one. But when you choose them, don't switch them around. Don't go change of heart like, use the sun. The moment when you start use the sun, wait, it's tonight. I should use the star. Wait. It's full moon tonight. Just use full moon. Don't go like that. Okay. Just choose one that you like. Okay. So choose them. And where do you visualize? At the beginning, any point inside your body that you feel comfortable with. Some may use between forehead, some may use on your chest, some may use on the abdomen. Either way, it is fine at the beginning. And so when you visualize them, the moment when you visualize, you don't need to focus onto the picture. Just enough that you can visualize. For example, when I said, can you imagine the sun? Can you? If you can you nod your head? That's it. It is the sun that you're accepting. You don't have to go like, it has to be this color. It has to be this hot. It has to be this size. Don't go into detail. Just enough that you accept as a picture. That's fine. All right. The moment when you don't want to use it anymore, you don't have to hold on to it. Let it go. Because the moment when you visualize the object, you bring your awareness back inside. This technique is benefit when you are wandering outside your body. Kind of like you may be here, but you may think of your home, your friend, your work. That's the moment when your mind are absent. But the moment when you visualize the sun, it brings the mind back inside your body. Follow me? These techniques are using for that situation. However, if you have thoughts, all the noise from outside, like the car, motorcycle, boom, disturbing your inner peace, you use what is called mantra. It's more like repeating words. For our master taught, he offered using this mantra, Samma Arahang. This means absolute purity or the right or correct path away from negativity of the mind. You can use this if you like, for example, you're breathing in, Samma Arahang, like that. Samma Arahang, that. Or you can use your own. Wow, Samarang is not my thing. I don't like authentic. I just like something neutral for me. Peace in, peace out. No problem. Choose however you feel that's suitable for you. Okay. Please use it when your mind is having thoughts or when you feel like you are about to lose your focus. Use Samarang to help your mind focus, calm down. Yeah. You can choose to do both or do either one or just sit still, be relaxed, be content with your focusing point is fine too. Either way, do what's best for you. It's not required that you have to do. These are just options. Okay. Therefore, these are the two methods used in the middle way meditation. And last but not least, the most important part, how do you know if you do it correctly? Here's by our master teaching. Receiving happiness every time we meditate, even just for a moment. This is confirmation that we are practicing correctly. Yeah. If you like it, it doesn't matter how long you spend, but for that one split second, you like it. This is it for you. And if you like it and you find it, please take a note. For those who already experienced it, don't get excited. Oh, it's coming. It's gone. It's gonna be gone. So all you have to do is remain still. Just observe. If it's gone, don't worry. Do the same thing again and it will come back. Just don't get too excited. Okay, it's common. I know. Once you get it, you will know it. Just stay calm, be relaxed. All right. Last, last tip before we begin: check yourself 3 things before you start. Number one, your mobile phone. Is it in silent, or at the very least, make sure it doesn't disturb anyone during the meditation. Number two, check and make sure whether you want to use toilet or not. It won't be pretty when you finally, I find peace. Then your body tell, hey, you got to go to the toilet. It won't be good. Okay, so be careful. I have done that before in the past. Oh, it's a bad experience. And you come back, I begin to expect it's gone. So just take it easy there, okay? Last but not least, check if your cushion, your chair is comfortable enough. If you are not used sitting on the floor, I suggest sitting on a chair. Meditation doesn't require that you have to sit on the floor. Just make sure you're comfortable. That's a good start for you already. Yeah? All right, everyone. Check yourself breathing. You got 1 minute before we start. If you need more assistance about the question and thing, you can ask our assistant, our MC Wendy, to help for that. Okay? Just one moment. All right. Okay. All right. If you all set, then let us begin our inner peace moment. So let us begin by finding ourselves sitting in a most relaxed and comfortable position. Finding yourself the right balance feeling, your comfort feeling for the meditation. Then begin by gently close your eyes, feeling as if you are taking a rest, and relax every single part of your body, starting from the top of your head. Relax down to forehead, eyebrows, and eyelids. No need to use your eyes or try to look inside during the meditation. Then making your face become soft while you clear all the thoughts in your head, make you feel light. Then continue down to the neck, shoulder, back, body, arms, forearms, all the way to the tips of your fingers. Relax your abdomen, allowing yourself breathing more easily. Continue to relax further from your hip to your legs and knees, down to the tips of your toes. making sure that yourself, your body is comfortable and properly adjust. When you find yourself the right balance, the comfort feeling, you would be content and enjoy to sit in this position, in this moment, as long as you like, without worrying over your body. Once you are done adjusting yourself, let's continue to adjust the mind. Start by take a deep breath. Slowly breathing out. Breathe in and breathe out. Bring back your mind, your awareness, and rest it inside while you breathe in. At the same time, clear all your thoughts. Leave them outside this place while you breathe out. Let both body and mind continue to feel relaxed and comfortable as you maintain your focus inside. Maintain your awareness, your mind within your body. Use your feeling. When you find a point inside that's just right or familiar, that is all right. Stay there and observe. Should your mind be wandering outside your body, lightly imagine the sun shining inside. Let the sun stay at the point where your mind is and feel or use your imagination, feeling that the mind or the sun stay within your body. Continue to observe the sun from there. Should your thought arise or the noise from outside disturb your inner peace, you may recite the mantra in your mind at your own pace. You can use your mantra or the following mantra if you like. Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang. Continue reciting mantra in the mind until there are no more thoughts or you feel like you don't need to use the mantra anymore. As you continue finding yourself inner peace, adjust both body and mind using visualization or the mantra both together or just either one according to how you feel, or just sit still in silence. Stay at the point where you find the balance. Do whichever ways that work for you as you continue your journey toward inner peace. So let's take a few moments of our time finding inner peace together until the appropriate time in silence. Stay and still as our mind gradually come toward inner peace, joy, and peaceful feeling would arise. Feel into the mind. Allow the mind to be open with positive feeling. Expand this feeling of joy and peace that you discover. Expand like a ripple of water, having yourself as the center. Sharing this feeling toward the people that you love, starting from yourself to your family, friends, and everyone at this place, wishing them all to be happy, free from suffering, no more pain, no more hatred, no more anger, no more sadness, only happiness and joy. May everyone be at peace and love one another. For those who are suffering, may they be happy. And for those who are already happy, may they be happier, more and more. Spread love and kindness with them all, wishing everyone to be happy forevermore. Let's spend these last few moments, spread love and kindness before the end. Take a deep breath. Slowly breathing out. Allow the mind to continue resting inside. Maintain your awareness and the relaxation in the balance. So tonight, after the meditation, you can be with inner peace. Stay mindful from now on. Then slowly and gently open your eyes. Sappha Puttha Nupavena, Sappha Dhamma Nupavena, Sappha Sangha Nupavena, Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. May you all be with inner peace. Excuse me. All right. Welcome back, everyone. How are you feeling? Anyone feel relaxed at least? Could you raise your hand, please? Thank you. Aside from feeling calm, may I ask if anyone feel time fly by fast, even though we meditate just only 30 minutes? Anyone feel fast? Okay. Last but not least, does anyone feel like your body, my bad. Does anyone feel like you don't want to quit meditation? You want to continue on? So if you got that, at least that's a sign that this is the right path for you. But please do not take it as every time it's going to be like this. Depend on your daily life too. Sometimes bad day takes longer. But please don't expect. The thing that you should recall is how you get to that experience, like today. Are you meditate alone or are you meditate with many people? If you meditate with many people, what did you do? Oh, you close your eye, you find the right chair, you adjust your mind like this. That is how you should recall and repeat it. If it works, use it. If it doesn't, try different approach. Okay, that is how you should do. But if you don't experience any of what I mentioned, it doesn't mean you have done it wrong. It doesn't wrong until you quit. If you quit, that is wrong. Okay, what is meant in here is that your relaxation and mindfulness is not in the balance yet. That is why. But every moment when you close your eye and try to meditate, the mind begin to adjust rather than not doing that at all. Please take a note. Imagine when you wake up in the morning, the moments when you open your eyes, your focus is already outside your body, thinking of the things you want to do, where you want to go, who you want to be with. It's already outside. It never it never adjusts itself to rest. But the moment when you bring your attention back, your mind back inside, that is when your mind begin to adjust to inner peace. Sometimes take longer, sometimes fast. But the point is, if you practice consistently, that will help you in the long run because it adjusting rather than not adjusting at all. Are you follow me so far? So therefore, keep practicing and please take a note. If you can do every day, very good. If you are new, 5 to 15 minutes is a good start. If you can do longer, it's even better. Because average to get meditation experience is between 15 minutes to 25 minutes. If you get shorter than that, you just only sit. But if you do longer, it begins to adjust. So please take your note because you got 24 hours. You have to manage working that time out yourself. Okay. And as it is, if you can do every day, it's good, very good. But if you can, once a week come. Okay, once a week come. If you come once a month, imagine this, when you go into the room that is very dirty and dusty, how long it would take you to dusting and cleaning that room? Kind of like that for 1 month. And if 1 year, oh, I haven't been back for many years. Yeah, how many is gonna take dusting out of your room like that? So please take a note in there, okay? I'm not trying to threaten you anything, but I'm just telling you it's the truth. For me, last time when I was traveling, I tried to meditate. I can't. My butt's hurt, my back. You know, we last week we arrived from here to Denmark, 2 days driving, sitting, enjoy, oh, sightseeing. The first 5 hours, oh, nice view. But after that, oh, my leg, oh, my butt. Try to meditate. Inner peace, gone. So I come to meditate again, about 35 minutes to settle down, 5 minutes to get meditation experience. That is how long for me to get to that point, back again. So I don't know about you, but that's for me. I know, wow, that's long. That's because I didn't meditate 2 days for riding, you know. I try to do that, but sleeping, my butt aching, cannot do that. So that's it is. All right. So today, just want to advertise something for those who are interested, because we just have 3-day meditation retreat last weekend. There were 12 people joining us. But either way, what's done is done. Next will be our summer retreat. In case you're wondering what does it look like for the retreat, allow me to show you what we are gonna do for this meditation retreat. In case you're interested, you can check out for more information on your exit out. Okay. All right, let me pull this out real quick. Oh, not this one. Yes. Okay. All right. On summer retreat, which is gonna be 4 days meditation, we are going to have this this meditation retreat, and this is where we're gonna be conducting. It's not far from here, about 1.5 hours to 2. It's called Calm Camp. You can check out its website later on if you like. Just type this name. In these places, we have something similar like this. When you enter into the yacht area where people are gonna resting, you can also bring your own tent for your own camping. Don't forget your marshmallow and chocolate. Okay. So what you do is here, the example, at nighttime, there are also a camping ground outside for each yacht. That's for your own group. If you bring your friend, or you can join with other group too. It's not only just one places. There are quite plenty. You can also have your own barbecue, but please take a note. Don't do that when we meditate. It's tempting too much. Okay. All right. And in case you want to, what it look like inside, well, let's take a look. But there are about 6, and each of them representing different color: red, blue, green, yellow. And this is what it look like for each. Okay, black color for the other dash, and each of them has their own barbecue tent where you can also enjoy your camping ground in the evening. And this is what inside look like. I don't think you're gonna need to use the fire because it's in summer, you know. But you can if you like, but please, it is too hot, be careful. Okay, it's like this. All right, this it look like in case you want to book. And also here, this is what it look like. In each yacht, there are about 6 4 bed. They can adding up to 6. So first come, first serve. In case you feel like it's too comfortable for me, I bring my own tent, no problem. There's no fox to disturb, unlike here. Last year we had meditation camp here. Some people brought a tent, and a little fox neighbor of them, so she had to buy a new tent. So, well, it doesn't have that over here. This is what it looks like. You can have your own bed and things like that. If you are booking first come, first serve. And this is there are 6 bedrooms in total. You can also take a shower, taking turn. And also, this is the kitchen where they are cooking. We also provide food in the program. But what is the menu? I don't know yet. It's quite still far from the time, so I have to ask them later on. But anyway, this is in fact, this is the dining hall. But we found that this could be suitable for meditation room, so we might arrange this into meditation room instead. If we meditate at nighttime or outside, depend on the weather. And not far from there, there is also this is also another view angle from the inside. Not far from there, there is also a pond where you can walk around. Excuse me. Right. This is for what do you look like outside, and also marshmallow camping. Yes. And here also unlimited wood log you can use for camping and firing. So I hope you enjoy this. If anyone interested to come, and in case you're wondering when it is gonna be taken, it's gonna be on July 15 to 19. And in order to book, you must call at this number 01483475757. For more information, you can get out the flyer outside when you walk out. Okay. And enough with advertising. I don't get paid for this, but I got to meditate with you. Hopefully good enough. All right. So, and that is for our farm camp. And here's for our topic for today. Cannot let go. Zen story. Oops. All right. This is a little story that can teach us about sometime when we have too much attachment, sometime when we have a lot of things in our mind and it feels like we cannot put it down. This could be a good story for that, but don't worry, it's not just only one. There are 2 in case you wanted more. Okay. All right. First of all, this story is a Zen story teaching about letting go. What is about? Oh, just only one story, but you're gonna have to imagine with me, but this should be enough for you to start with. Once upon a time, there was a Zen master and his student, his pupil. And his pupil having difficulty in his life. Finally, he cannot hold it anymore. So he came to consult with his master. Master, please help me. Please help me. What is it? What is bothering you? He said, I cannot let go. Impossible. Everyone must let go. You have to let go. You can let go. The master said, no, I cannot. It's too difficult for me. I cannot let go. The pupil still not say what is it that he cannot let go. Then the master said, bring me the tea. So the student, yes, master. So he went to boil the water, bring a pot of tea, put the tea inside and bring a cup of tea. Then the master said, pick up the cup. Then the young man picked up the cup and he said, hold it. Then the master began to pour the tea, which is very hot, newly made. He keep pouring there until at first the young man doesn't feel anything. But when the tea begin to fill the cup, he's feeling the heat from the outside more and more until he finally cannot. Master, it's too hot. I cannot hold on. So he let go and the tea cup fall down and break into pieces. Then the master said, see, you cannot hold on to it. You have to let go. And when you let go, you no longer feel the heat anymore. You followed the story, what is implied here? When you have thoughts in your mind, if you cannot let go, you will be continue to suffer just like the young man who held on to the cup of tea. But once the moment when you let go, no matter what, you won't feel any suffering from that anymore. So you have to find your own way. But sometimes if you don't, please remember what's in our mind are only trouble about these two things. One, the past or guilt that we cannot change. Two, about the future that create anxiety, something that we can control and not yet to happen. These are what our mind are normally trouble with to begin with. So therefore, if you don't let yourself stay with the present, you will never be able to let go, just like this young man. So therefore, don't hold on to the cup of tea. Let it go, and you will find yourself free from suffering. Yeah? Good story. All right, so hopefully you enjoyed. But that's not all for tonight. It's too short for you, right? Here's one more. I know. Same story is quite short, but it's good. The moral from here is to help you remind nothing in this world cannot let go. It is you who has to let go, because when there is suffering, one would eventually have to let go naturally soon or later. Otherwise, he will be continue to suffer. But long or short depend on how fast you can let it go. And in the end, once let go, there will be no more suffering. In other words, stay in the present and you won't be suffering, right? And how to stay in present, you have already know, but maybe need to be reminded. I just asked you earlier, did anyone feel relaxed? When you bring your mind back to yourself, you be aware that you are here. That's the moment when you are stay in the present. That's it. You don't have to do anything. Just being there. Don't worry about the past. Don't worry about the future that yet to happen. You're already free from there. Even for just a moment, that's a sign. No more suffering at that moment. Good. Another example story is I have to apologize because I forgot where the source is. But it is in there. You can find on internet. It is a story about the farmer and the Buddha. Well, we in a Buddhist temple, right? At least talk about the Buddha story sometime. But don't worry, it's not supernatural or anything. All right. So what happened is it's a farmer thing. Okay. Let me give you a little bit of background information before we go further into the story. First of all, the Buddha, when he gonna teach someone, he teach it according to their knowledge. Follow me? If he is a king, he will compare something with the thing that the king understand. If he is a farmer, he will something that he understand. In other words, adjust to the wisdom of each individual, which is not equally. That's one thing. Another is no matter who is the person, if he has potential, the Buddha will teach, right? So in one day, in his meditation, he found that this young man, this farmer, is worthy of one to be understand of his wisdom. But he know that it is not the time yet to teach this young man. Because of what? He's not Buddhist. And he's a farmer. And he's nowhere near understand or caring about religion or practice meditation or wisdom, anything. He don't really care. All he care is making a living. Right? So speaking, young man, let's come to meditate, find inner peace. Kind of like that. When you feel not in the mood to listen, nobody pay attention. Kind of like that. So the Buddha, it take him, I would say, about 3 months or 6 months. Let's take along with this story. One day upon a time, there is a farmer. According to that time, there is no law that whoever can, you can do the farm as much as you like, as long as you can maintain and take care of it. You can take as many land as you like. And like here, you have to have a piece of paper recording that who you own, how many land you own. In the time, they don't have that. So this young man, I got to make a living. I got my opportunity now. So he began to cut the tree down, plant, doing the rice farming. That's what he do at the time. So what happened was, well, the thing is, wait, Just one moment. I'm sorry. Let me sharing this just real quick. The people who in Zoom did not see it yet. It's something I forgot. That's why I feel something going on. So the farmer keep on working very hard every day. And every morning when the Buddha go for alms round, he would stop by seeing this farmer. When he walking for alms round, he saw the Buddha, but he don't give anything to the Buddha. The Buddha just don't say anything. He just go, At first they see each other. They just keep on, and the Buddha just go on his way. The next day he keep coming until the farmer get used to seeing the Buddha every day at this time. But hey, Buddha, I said, what are you doing, farmer? The farmer said, oh, I'm making rice. Hey, you know what? They begin to feel getting close because they see each other all the time. Every day the Buddha keep coming, until, hey, you know what? It's not long from here when my rice grow. How about this? I will give you some of my rice. The Buddha said, Sadhu. Then he just go. He keep do like this, meeting farmer every day, but he don't get anything, but he still getting in touch, saying hi, dropping in, how are you doing? Kind of like that. Okay. So as time goes, everything goes smoothly. But the Buddha begin to get acquainted. So they begin to talking more and more until the farmer said, Buddha, when my rice begin to fail, when I have opportunity, please come to my home. I will offer you my rice to you for one meal. Sadhu, may your wish be fulfilled. Then he left. And as the rice began to flourish, ready to be ripened, then he said, Buddha, tomorrow is the day. Please come. But the thing is, well, there was a rain came very hard on that night, which falling down very hard, making his rice die because it's under the water. So the farmer feeling lost of everything he has invested, effort, time. For your information, it's about 3 months to 6 months for rice to begin to fall. And he has good intention. Finally, he wants his friend, the Buddha, to be the first to get his rice. But the rain come and it's unexpected. But please take a note, they don't have weather forecast, So therefore, he just keep crying, I cannot, until that next morning, the Buddha saw, now is the time. So he came straight to that farmer on the next morning. The farmer said, oh, Buddha, why are you crying? I cannot give you as I promised you anymore. I said I want to give you the first rice that I found, that I ripened, but it's gone now because of the rain. Look at this. I don't have anything now. I lost everything. Then the Buddha said, now finally the time. Now he know what's suffering. He will listen to what it is. Then he said, there is no reason to grieve for what is lost because nothing can change the past. When he was reminded by this word, the young man was like, oh, it is something. Yes, when he realized, then the Buddha began to thought further. For what he thought, check out on Google, okay? All right. So he began to realize, accepting this is the condition of the world that he must undergo. So as it is, he cannot change or do anything, but he must only be move on forward. So he began to realize, all right, I'm still alive. I still have my strength. There are more land that I can do. Then he began to start over once again. And when he did that, next time he got to fulfill offering the rice to the Buddha. And so as it is, everyone, loss and gain are part of our life. It is something that we cannot avoid, but we must accept because it is the nature of this world that we are living in. Understand this, do your best in the present, and moving on without regret over the past. So when you are do your best, you won't make mistake. You won't be regret anymore in the future. All right. So hopefully the story today will be benefit to you. And in case if you like to continue further, well, one thing I like to leave you with from the teaching of our master nun, in case you are new to the temple, this lady who is the Buddhist nun, she is not a monk, but she was excel in meditation, that she is very well respected in our temple as the founder of our temple. One of the things she taught about loss and gain in life, she said, be prepared. One of her teachings said this: I used to have a cat. The cat gave birth to 5 kittens, and I raised them too. But once these kittens got older, they all left me. I realized then that cats and dogs, just like people, are born under the law of karma. They must live their own life as their own karma dictates. All little birds must leave the nest eventually. He said in 1991, February 24th. In case you're wondering why you let the cat go, in Thailand, there are stray dogs and cats everywhere, and we don't have government to taking care of those. So whoever want to take that, taking care of them, you can feed them, but as they are grown old and have more cats, if you cannot afford, they will just go by on their own way, something like that. Okay, so this is how Thai society and still do. Worse is when they have a lot of kittens and dogs, puppy, they don't know where to put. They usually come and drop into the temple. So the temple cannot just drive them away, have to feed them. And whoever kind enough come to the temple and take them away, something like that. Okay, that's a Thai society thing for you in case you were dropping, oh, so many free cat and dog. Yeah, it's like that. Okay. So before we end today, this is some announcement I'd like to share. We have also provided online aside from Tuesday and Thursday night here. We also have Facebook where I do the teachings and guide meditation on Monday and Wednesday at 8:30 and Sunday at 8 p.m. UK time, of course. But on Saturday, we have a variety of the teaching monks on Zoom. You can also join us in there online at 7 p.m. And in my Facebook Live, I do online guide meditation on the web page, on the page called Great Teaching Monk, as well as the same name on YouTube in case you want to watch the record. This, for more information, you can get the flyer out on your way out. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. All right, everyone, this is the Zoom code for you. For information, you can get it on your way out. And that's it for tonight. I hope you enjoy your time with me today and come back again. Don't just, oh, one time only. Come for more. Like I said, every week or every day, your choice. But don't do once a year, okay? All right, everyone. See you again next time. May all of you be with inner peace and be mindful in everything and everywhere you go.